Okay, welcome. It's been at least 6 weeks, probably more, closer to 8 weeks since our last tour. So you can see over my right shoulder, quite a bit of work's done. The whole entryway is up. You can see the glass structure, surrounded by the red structural steel on the outside. The glass men are putting the final pieces of the puzzle in there, and the front doors will go on, and we'll get to see that from the inside out as we go further into the building. So let's move on inside. Starting once again on the east end, what used to be the east entryway door, this will be an adjunct professor's office, and we'll continue to move on through here. And here we are. You can see there's carpet on the floors. There's an initial coat of paint. Actually, it looks like a second coat of paint's also in here. Yeah, I can tell by looking. Some touch up, but for the most part, paint's down, carpet's down, ceiling tile has yet to be put in, but all new glass is inside. And I can tell you the air conditioning is on. I can feel it. So a lot has happened. Casework, pre-finished casework is here in the building. We're now through all of the professor offices in the office area. This then is the large reception office area where Karen Unruh will call home. And you can see paintings going on as we speak. There will be a counter and casework all along that north wall there. They're rolling that off the truck today, right now as we speak. Here on the top floor, we've got a couple of practice rooms. Small but very nice, good outside glass. This is another adjunct faculty room. And then as we head to the west, to my left is the elevator. Sliding doors are yet to be put on, but it's installed and ready to go. And now we are into the center entryway that you saw earlier in our project from the outside in. So this is the addition. This is all glass through here, a glazing and front vestibule area. Under these boards is the stairway to the basement. That won't be open for a while because you can see there's still work being done, sheetrock, painting, etc., ceiling tile that will need to be taken care of before this temporary structure gets removed. Back to the back here, we have, at one time was a stairway to the lower level. It's now a conference room. A nice size, spacious conference room with glass facing the north up Lancaster Avenue. We will take a right hand turn, and we're walking into the entryway, the new entryway to the theater. A little bit of a false ceiling that comes out into the theater, and one can see that painting has happened here. The grid on the ceiling now has been extended all the way to the west wall. Yeah, there's some electrical that needs to be put in here yet, but otherwise, this is coming along. This room will remain kind of the final piece of the puzzle. The floor will be the last thing that gets put into the building, so that floor covering, painting, and whatnot can use this as a sort of a mini warehouse. So this will be where it all finishes out, and they'll slide out one of the doors. Okay, we're walking into the choir room. Very loud, very live right now, which I think is desired sometimes. I've reviewed this before. There's a curtain that will slide. It can be open and closed to kind of change and moderate the amount of reverberation in this room. There are still some applications to be tacked onto that south wall, but that's soon to come. One coat of paint's finished, and these are the touch-up pieces that will be repainted one more time. This is our storage room. There will be a considerable amount of casework and cabinetry which will be installed in this room. They're unloading the truck right now. This will be for instrument storage and the likes. Riser storage will be down at that end, the south end. And then much like the choir room, this is the orchestra room. By and large, painting is complete. One more coat of the brown paint will need to happen on the walls where the touch-up was. And so it meets the ceiling, the top ceiling that was sprayed. Yeah, so this is, they're working on preparing the floor for the vinyl floor that will go in here, so that's underway also. Okay, we're into this is the upstairs bathrooms. New tile has been put on the floors as well as the walls, so this will get a fresh coat of paint as well as the ceiling and new fixtures. So this is the men's. We won't go on the women's, but I can tell the ladies, the pink tile that was in the women's is now no longer there. It's this color of earth tone type tile. So yeah, the upstairs bathrooms are going to look much different and nicer too. Hi there.
How you doing?
Okay, we're entering the basement, and you can see a big change, a pretty noticeable change. Hi, Gary. This is a vinyl floor that is in the main entryway here. This is the floor that will actually be the flooring for both the orchestra room and the choir room. It's just not put in yet. So we'll walk on our way down here. The costume storage room, largely unchanged since the last job. Because it is a storage room, floor finish will be sealed concrete floor. So basically this is almost done, to be honest with you. Coat of paint on the wall, and then we'll be bringing in some racks and some hanging things to hang costumes on. As we work our way back, we're going to jump in here to the dressing room, and you can see on the floor and the casework and the lighting for the one of the dressing rooms and the cabinetry. Hi there. And then over here, once again, downstairs bathroom. Tile pretty much consistent with what's upstairs. You see an epoxy floor over there. We want epoxy here in the basement. And then sinks and whatnot over on this side. Very similar to what's across the hallway. Again, this is the dressing room on this side. And just slightly different dimensions, but basically the same look. And then here, same thing, bathrooms. Guy's restroom here, and same indirect lighting and same tile. Okay. Okay, let's see, Gary. We're going to take a quick peek in here. This is the mechanical room in the lower level. There's your basic main air handler. You can see it's pretty involved to heat and cool both the upstairs and downstairs. And it's humming away. And as we back on through here then, we'll take a look at a couple of practice rooms, basement practice rooms. Downstairs, wow, there's just almost, it's really a nice, quiet, soundproof room. Quite a bit of extra insulation and sheetrock was put on the walls of these to ensure that the sound does not travel, that it stays within that room. There are 5 of these practice rooms downstairs, so we have a total of 7. You can see how this vinyl floor goes out this way. Then on either side we have some carpet that will, there's actually an accent strip and an accent strip, and then another color that goes back in here, and there's some seating that goes along that wall back there, some built-in seating, and comes up into the stairway to be completed. And back around this way, we have the kitchen. I think we can just probably go ahead and peek in here. See the kitchen cabinetry in place. There's the oven hood that's in place now. And yeah, this will have a roll-up door for serving. The classroom down here in the lower level is nice sized. Basically, Smith 119 and this classroom are almost identical dimensions, just virtually within a foot of each other. And so this has got some outside light, which will actually come down that stairway in some manner once that cap is taken off when upstairs is done. Hi, Jeremy. To my left is some storage. To my right, let's go back in here. This is the piano lab. It's a newly created room that is sort of down below the front vestibule area created when we pushed that front out. So this is where the electronic pianos and whatnot, Ken Rogers will have a large hand in this area. And then as we move further to the east, we cross the threshold of the vinyl and into the tile or the carpet. This room is, the switches aren't installed. The campus worship area, cab events and whatnot. So you can see ceiling has been painted, and we have some really cool LED lights installed throughout. Unfortunately, I can't turn them on because the switches aren't installed. They're going to be dimmer switches, so we'll have some good lighting control in here. And that's the tour. I don't know, can you get a shot back that way, Gary? That's a pretty good look of what the new downstairs lobby will look like. Lots of room, and very soon that lid that's on top of where the outside glass is going to come off, and there's going to be a fair amount of natural light coming down that stairway. Just not quite yet. So that's the tour. Thank you.